The art of ducking. What is a duck? Ducking is when the declarer leads a suit and intentionally loses a trick in that suit to set up further tricks in that suit and or keep communications open between the hands. Here are a couple of examples. In this hand, you have the ace, king, 6 and 5 in dummy, and the 4, 3, 2 in your hand in this suit. So imagine that you are playing in no trumps. You know that if these cards split 3-3 between the opponents, then your 5 may become an extra trick. If you start by losing a trick, lose the 2, and then play a 5 from dummy, when you come back in, you can play the ace and the king, and if the cards split 3-3, your 6 will be established as your extra winner, and you will make 3 cards from this suit. Now, it's normally right to lose the trick first. Look what happens if you play out the ace and king first. You play the ace and king, then you play the 6, and find out the bad news that the cards haven't split 3-3. The opponent, who's got 4 cards, will win the 6 with their higher card, and then their other higher card will also be established. So if you lose the trick first, you have a way of maintaining control. Here's another example. In this hand, you have the ace, king, 6, 5, 4 in dummy, and the 8, 7, 3 in your hand. You're playing in no trumps, and you have no other entries to the dummy. So the ace and king are the only high cards in dummy. You know that if the cards split 3-2 between the opponents, then you potentially have 4 tricks in this suit. You can lose 1 and then establish 2 further tricks. Again, you start by losing a trick. You play the 3 from your hand and then play the 4 from dummy. When you get back in, you can then cash your ace and king, and then the 6 and 5 will become tricks if the cards split 3-2 between the opponent's hands. Now look what happens again if you don't start by losing the trick first. If you play the ace and the king out, and then play your 6, the opponents will win the 6. The 5 and the 4 are both high cards in that suit, but you've got no way to get across to dummy to play those 2 cards. So in summary, ducking is an important, handy manoeuvre. Remember, it is almost always right to lose the trick straight away.